On the 2nd of June, 2025, Eastenders delivered a quiet but emotionally gut-wrenching portrayal of Zack Hudson's inner turmoil, a man struggling not with violence or scandal, but something far more painful, the rejection of his own son, Barney. The episode didn't need drama to make its point. It was raw, honest, and heartbreakingly simple. It was about what happens when a father tries to step up, only to be met with silence, distance, and the cold realization that love alone isn't always enough to bridge the time lost. Zack had spent the last few weeks trying to prove to everyone, especially himself, that he could be the man Barney needed. Not just the man who regretted past mistakes, not just the guy who showed up late to the story, but a real father. He was eager, almost desperately so, to build something meaningful with the boy he'd once kept at arm's length out of fear and confusion. But time isn't generous in Walford, it doesn't always let you pick up where you left off. The episode picked up with Zack preparing to take Barney to the park. He'd gone out of his way to plan it, snacks, football, even a brand new toy car he thought Barney might like. He was nervous, but hopeful. This was supposed to be their day, a fresh start. But when he arrived to pick him up, the atmosphere shifted immediately. Barney didn't even look at him. He clung to Whitney, his eyes wary, his posture stiff. Zack knelt down, trying to hide the sting in his voice as he greeted him, trying to sound cheerful, casual. "You ready, mate?" Barney didn't reply. Whitney gently encouraged him, giving him the little pep talk all mothers do when they're caught in the middle of an emotional storm. But it didn't work. Barney shook his head, clutching Whitney's hand tighter, and softly mumbled, "I don't want to go." Those 5 words hit Zack like a blow to the chest. He stood up slowly, trying to smile, pretending it didn't hurt, that it was fine, that kids are like this sometimes. But inside, he was crumbling. Whitney offered a sympathetic look, gently trying to explain to Barney that Zack had been looking forward to spending time with him, but it only made things worse. Barney turned away, retreating behind Whitney, unwilling to move. Zack nodded, made some offhand comment about trying another day, and left. But the moment the door closed behind him, his face changed. That brittle mask of indifference shattered, revealing the full weight of his disappointment and pain. He walked without direction, ending up at the bench outside the Albert, where he sat, shoulders slumped, head in his hands. He wasn't just heartbroken, he was humiliated. Embarrassed that his own son didn't want to be near him. Angry at himself for all the choices that had led to this. Angry that he had let fear rule him for so long when Barney was a baby, missing all those firsts, all those chances to be someone that mattered. And now that he wanted to be there, it felt like it was too late.